Friends, good evening. Today I have an update regarding four stocks that rallied today between 5 to 15% after the results were uh, were declared today, and they showed a good financial track performance. So fundamentally, one of the stocks hit a 5% upper circuit after its net profits increased by 49%. The name of the company is Infolin Research Services Limited. It's a micro cap company. Hit a 5% upper circuit today. The net profit growth showed 49% year on year and sales growth of 58% year on year. The last traded price was 519 rupees. The company is a tech-oriented marketplace operating in B2B human cloud segment, catering to on-demand contingent hiring and work arrangements with senior management talent, subject matter experts, and high-ranking seasoned professionals. The company provides a platform for workers or knowledge providers, gig workers, and employers or knowledge seekers to connect and find synergistic outcomes. We'll just take a look at some of the information here. The stock price may face volatility due to ownership structure. The stock is at a premium valuation at this point. The company possesses stable growth and manageable debt. The company knows very well the utilization of its assets. Market cap of 500 crores, 503 crores, no debt, 31 crores cash, EPS of 1277, sales growth of 52%, profit growth of 101%, ROCE 43%, then promoter holding 51.7, public holding 40, so that is a big chunk of the promoter holding. Then this is a little bit about it. We've gone through that information. Company provides a platform. Yeah, we've been through this. It provides its key consultants or key clients are global management consulting firms, private equity funds, hedge funds, mid-tier corporates, and okay, that's it. The company launched an IPO of 26 lakh equity shares aggregating to 2,145 lakhs, that is 21 crore rupees. Uh, Fresh issue was for 22 lakh shares, and the remaining 3.9 lakh shares was offer for sale. Price 519, high of 520, book value 55.7, return on capital employed 40%, return on equity 30%. Stock is trading 9.3 times its book value. Company has good return in the last 3 years, ROE of 31%, good profit growth 42% in the last 5 years. Company hasn't paid any dividend. Some peer comparisons to look at. Here you can see the sales revenue has grown quarter on quarter, so which is the reason why the company has had a good rally and a bull run in the last few days. Net profit more or less remain the same. However, with increasing revenue, there are a good number of chances that the company may start having a better net profit. So something to keep a track of. This is the year-on-year comparison. You can see net profit year-on-year has been increasing, which is again going to drive a positive sentiment in the market for the stock. Then we look at AU Small Finance Bank. This is a bank which gained momentum about 6-7% today after some information was shared. Let us see what this information was. Okay, so again here it's the financial results. Profits increased by 36% year on year, and the price of the stock rallied here. I mean, at the time of preparing this report is showing around 6%. Overall, almost about 8% growth in price today. Net profit grew 36%. It's providing range of banking and financial services, including retail banking, wholesale banking, treasury operations and other. Bank operates in India only and does not have any presence in any foreign country. Then we look at some information. 662 is the current price. Overall 15% in the last 5 days, which again goes to show that the performance has been above the expectation, and the reason why there is a bearish, a good rally up to the stock. You can see overall 20% growth in the last 1 month. 49,000 crores, high of 755, current price of 665, stock P 23.6, book value 230, return on capital employed is about 8.4%, return on equity 14%. Then company has delivered good profit growth 25% in the last 5 years. Median sales growth is 38% in the last 10 years. Stock is trading at 2.9 times its book value. Company has low interest coverage ratio since it's a bank. Promoter holding has decreased in the last 3 years by 5.3%. Revenue, you can see steady growth in revenue. Interest has grown, expenses have also grown, so the net profit of the bank remains with the other income part. The net profit has been 504 crores. It has been a little bit stagnant, up and down in the last 1 year. So, but the most important point is that the revenue is steady. That is what may be driving a good positive sentiment in the bank. Uh, So the net profit year on year, you can see is a jump from 1500 crores to 2100 crores in the last 1 year, which is a good sentiment for the market to drive the stock prices up. Then you can see sales growth of 52% in the last 1 year, then compounded profit growth of 37% in the last 1 year, stock price growth of 9% in the last 1 year, and return on equity last 4-5 years is about 14-15%, which has been consistent. So the reserves have increased from 11,000, almost 12,000 crores to 16,000 crores, which is a good positive sign. Shareholding, promoter shareholding is almost 23%. DIIs hold a big chunk as well, 27%, and FIIs hold about 35% of the shareholding. So the major chunk of holding is held by DIIs, FIIs, and the promoters. So there would be less volatility in the stock. Public holding is about 15%. Then we look at the next stock, solar stock, which is Waaree Energies, surged 15% after the company reported a strong 37% year-on-year rise in revenue. The impressive growth driven by robust demand and capacity expansion has sparked investor optimism. The company has also shared its forward-looking guidance, adding to the positive market sentiment. Saw a notable upswing in the price driven by strong growth in revenue and net profit, reflecting the latest financial performance. Uh, its price to earnings ratio of 53, which is below the industry average of 66, indicating a relatively low valuation in terms of return. This is basically a bull run at the time of the IPO, then a correction, and then you can see that the stock has started rallying up again. You can see the return on equity has grown. Sorry, return on capital employed is about 25%, and return on equity is about 21%. Then we'll just take through some financials here. This is the current price, 15% up today. 3002 rupees is the price. Overall, in the last 5 days, the stock has rallied about 33%, which again signifies the good financial performance is the major growth driver here. Then 23% overall in the last 1 month. High of 3,743. That was sometime after the IPO. Stock P of 46. Book value 330. ROC 35, ROE 27.6, face value 10 rupees. Company has delivered good profit growth, 117% in the last 5 years. ROE average is about 30. Stock is 9.12 times its book value. Company is not paid any dividend. Then moving on, comparison to other companies, you can see median is about 56 of the industry, and uh, this company is at a 46, Siemens is at a 45. So some other companies to look at. Return on capital employed is the important factor here. You can see the highest being ABB, then followed by Waaree Energies, and then CG Power and Industries is the highest, in fact, and Siemens with 23%, Suzlon with 25% return on capital employed are some of the other names that you all can consider. Then you can see the revenue has grown compared to the last 3 quarters, which is a good positive sign. Net profit has also grown, which is the reason why there has been a bull run in the stock today. So overall, you can see year on year, you can see there is a growth both in terms of revenue, operating profit, and net profit, which is one of the reasons why the stock is performing well at this point in time. Then average ROE about 28 to 30% in the last 5 years, and compounded profit growth almost 200% in the last 3 years. Sales growth of about 27% in the last 12 months. Reserves, you can see, have increased primarily due to the IPO and the premium valuation of the stock. That is the reason why the reserves have increased in the last 1 year. Borrowings have increased, so it's something that the company would need to focus and try to improve its overall performance from here. Then you can see debtor days almost stagnant. Inventory days have reduced slightly, which is a good sign. Days payable have reduced by 6 days, which is again a very good sign. Working capital days, yes, it is doing well, which is again a good sign. ROC has been a little bit fluctuating up and down. However, it should, if it continues to keep it at the current trend, it will continue to do well. Then you look at the promoter shareholding, 64%, promoters FII 0.7, DII is 2.4, public 32.5%. So a big chunk of holding is held by the public, which is possibility can lead to volatility in the stock price of the share, and also high volume of stocks that could be traded in the market. Uh, this is something to do with the gold stock. Gold stock hits a 5% upper circuit despite FII selling stake in the company via a bulk deal. So this is Cabra Jewels Limited. It hit a upper circuit of 5% today. FI sold about stock worth 71,000 shares, valuing about 1 crore rupees at an expected average price of 140. Even 2 days ago, the same company, Nectar Bloom BCC, had divested 1 lakh shares for about 1% stake in the company for about 140 crore, 1.4 crores, sorry. So despite this, the company has added value. So profit has increased from 4 to 9 crores, which is good. However, this is uh, the data comprising of FY24, so that could be something that we would need to check. Tata Group stock in focus again. Let us just quickly have a look at the financial of Cabra Jewels. You can see debt of 90 crores, cash of 2 crores, promoter holding 62.5%, sales growth of 34%, EPS 12 months is 9 rupees. return on equity about 35%, book value 74, price to earnings ratio of 16, price to book value of 1.95. So specializes in retail wholesale trade of jewelry with a focus on gold and diamond products. Company procures jewelry like chains, rings, pendants, and earrings directly from vendors. General Designs incorporated 2012 retail jewelry segment. KK Jewels is the brand name. Uh, I believe that should be sufficient for you at the moment. You can see there are just very limited number of companies to compare with. Most of them are well-to-do known brands in the market, and Cabra Jewels is a very small segment, a very small possible sign company. So it doesn't really impact the market too much. However, uh, the company can do well based on the increasing gold prices at the moment. And these are the sales. You can see net profit has grown from 4 crores to 9 crores in the last 1 year. We can say in FY24, and sales growth has been 34% in the last 1 year. Profit growth 112%, return on equity about 36%. So reserves have increased to 31 crores, which is a good sign. Borrowings have increased, which is a sort of a concern. The company would need to keep a track of that. Debtor days have increased to 14. Inventory days have slightly reduced. Days payable have reduced drastically, which means that the company is able to manage its operations well. Working capital days are more or less stagnant to about 7 months of possibly tie up of capital. So ROC has improved to 20%, which is good. Then, last but not the least, Tata Group stock in focus after reporting 223% year-on-year increase in net profits. Tata Group company engaged in offering telecommunication services have posted results for FY25 with net profits up 223% and a revenue surge of 6%. The stock is trading at 1,589. There's a drop in about 1%, and that is the reason why the stock is in news today. Consolidated revenues rose by about 11%. EBITDA margins are at 19.8. Data revenue 19,000 crore mark. It crossed, grown by 13.7% on a yearly basis. So, final disclaimer: the views and investment tips are by the brokers, insurance house, rating agencies from the internet are not mine. Uh, Investing in equities possesses a risk of financial losses. Investors must therefore exercise due caution while investing or trading in stocks. I, the author, I am not liable for any losses caused as a result of the decision based on this article. Please consult your investment or financial stockbroker before investing. So friends, thank you for watching this video. Please share this video with your friends, family and associates, those who may benefit from this information. We'll catch up with another video tomorrow, and thanks for watching. Please share your feedback through a comment. If you'd like me to make any changes and any sort of information would be welcome to make this presentation better. Thank you.